Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Kevon's Life. I'm Kevon, and today we're doing a really fun project. I am such a pink girl, y'all. I realized that I have on a pink headband and pink sweatshirt, and I'm about to show y'all a very pink project. So there's that. Finally making the Loewe sweater dupe, and I'm using this tutorial. Shout out to her. She's really doing the Lord's work. She made this. She has this pattern up on YouTube, clearly, and that's what I'm following. I'm very excited because I tagged her in a TikTok video in a yarn haul and she wrote me back and she commented. So shout out to her. So yeah, I can't wait to get this sweater done. And as always, the extra bonus is that I'm working with a plus size body. And so I get to crochet something for this body of mine, this 1822X body, 5'10" body, big body bends. And I haven't seen this Loewe sweater dupe on a big body yet. So I get to be the one who puts it out on the internet for y'all. So that's what I'm gonna do. I showed this yarn in a short form video. I'm using some yarn from Hobbii. This is my first time ever ordering from Hobbii, and it was a pretty smooth process. This yarn was expensive. When I tell y'all I slept on this yarn for weeks because I was like, I don't want to spend that much money on yarn. I'm gonna need a lot for my plus size body. I don't want to not have enough yarn and need to wait to have to order more and then have to wait and put the project on pause. So I just did my best to guess at how much yarn I thought that I would need. Her video, she used 10 skeins of yarn, so I ordered double. I don't know if that was a bad idea or not. Probably I'm gonna end up with some extra yarn, I think, but I can use it for some other projects, like some cute hats or something. I don't know. I digress. I'm using the Alpaca Blaze from Hobbii, and this is in the color, I think it's called Ballerina. It just says color 38. So if you look on the website, I'm using color 38. It's like a true baby pink, which is perfect for me. I just love a good pink. So yeah, I picked up 20 of these. And for this project, you are crocheting with 3 strands. There's a method that I know how to do that I'm gonna give a try. It's kind of like you use 1 skein, but you make it 3 strands. I'm gonna try that and see how I like it long term, because I've done it before making like a handbag, so that was like pretty quick. But I don't know, for a sweater that might be kind of hard, because the way you have to keep the 3 strands is like you have to keep pulling the yarn from the skein, and this yarn is so fine that I might run into issues. Like I don't know how bad it tangles and all the things, so I'm kind of like thinking about that. If it ends up being too hard to use that method, I'll just use 3 skeins at a time and just pull it that way. So we'll see. Let's see, what else should you know about this project? I'm using, did I bring it down here? Oh, I'm using a size 10 millimeter hook for this project. And from what I can gather, I need to make a back panel, a front panel, 2 panels for the sleeves, and then I need to make the Loewe sign. And she also provided how to do that in her tutorial too. So yeah, we're gonna make the Loewe sweater. I'm very excited. I hope that it ends up fitting properly, because I feel like I've just heard so much about alpaca and how little memory it has. So like it ends up growing and then it doesn't shrink back. So that's something to keep in mind. I think I'm gonna go with like making the sweater tighter so that by the time I actually put it on and it stretches to my body, it gets bigger and can stay that way. If you're not new here, you are already familiar with this, but I'm going to be using my closet method, which is where I use my own clothing in my closet as a guide for my crochet wearables. So I pulled out my favorite sweater, and it's kind of like a cropped sweater, so the length is also pretty good, and I'm going to use that as my guide for crocheting this sweater. So whenever as I'm crocheting my panels, I'm just going to line it up with my sweater from my closet and see how it's looking, with the fact that the alpaca kind of stretches. So I might make it a little bit smaller than my sweater from my closet, but still kind of using it as a guide. As always, I'm tracking this project in my project tracker. So I'm tracking how much yarn I'm using, how long it's taking me, what size needle I'm using, the color, all the things. So yeah, let's get into this sweater and then we'll chat soon. just looking at my panels because I still need to finish the like neckline, and if my counting is correct, which is probably not, I need to frog some of this because I need to start increasing again instead of just going straight across. So I'm gonna frog a few rows. This alpaca blaze is very tricky to frog. It's the, I don't know if you've worked with alpaca, then you know, but it's the kind where like in order for you to frog it, you have to kind of like pull it pretty tight so that it doesn't snag, because if you pull it loosey goosey, it gets snagged. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna do one more row. Hey y'all, I'm in the lab. I'm ready to print the logo for the Loewe sweater, so I just wanted to, well, I need to print it, so I'm printing it. The crochet tutorial, she kindly provides a link to print the logo. So that's exactly what I'm about to do. And then her description box has a link to the template that she uses. And the last time I pulled it open, it worked. It still works. No issue there. So she said you're gonna have to play around with the sizing. So let's print one. See how it goes. I did not need to download Dropbox. It's crazy. It's been a minute since I used Dropbox. Okay, let me go set this on the sweater and see how we like the size. I mean, I don't know how much bigger we get unless we print one of these L's, but that'll probably be too big. Let me just go see. What do we think? So let's see. This is my end. I'm still working on this end. So this is one side that's like actually done. Oh, I actually think that's a decent size. That should be fine, right? Don't we agree? That's totally fine. Because let's see, that starts right there. The cuff. What is it? Ribbing? I don't know. Starts there. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, great. So I can officially start making my cords. I am working on the cord for the like Loewe logo. In my head, I thought I was just going to be making a chain, so it's going to go super fast. But actually on her tutorial, she's having you make like a faux I cord, but with only two, you probably can't see that, but two strands on the hook. If you ever crocheted an I cord, you know you put like 3 on the hook and then you go through each loop individually when you're crocheting an I cord. So she's having you do that, but with only 2 on the hook. If you need a tutorial for that, go check out her video. I'm not gonna do it here, but yeah, that's just how you're supposed to make the logo, or how she suggests that you make the logo. So I'm working on that. Then we'll lay it out and see if I like the size of it all, like for my sweater specifically, because of course her sweater she looks like a straight size person. I'm gonna need to play around with the size of my logo on my sweater, but yeah, I'll cross that bridge when we get there. But here is the start of the logo, and I need to make 4 of these. I just figured I could start on it because I wanted to see how long it would take me, because it's actually really time consuming to go through each loop individually. I just laid down my Loewe letters onto the sweater, just like placed them. I still need to sew in the ends from each of the I cords. I'm calling it I cords because it seems very similar to an I cord, but not quite. So yeah, that's what I'm referring to, is the little cords that I made for the letters for the logo. She pinned the letters with some pins. I have to go look for my pins, so I think this is the part where I pause for the day until I find the motivation to find the pins. We are officially pretty much like in the home stretch of this sweater. We just need to sew down the letters for the logo and then seam everything together and then put a neckline on, which I guess if I'm thinking properly in the order of steps, I'm gonna put the logo down, sew it down, and then I will add a neckline to the front part of the sweater, and then I will seam everything together. We're moving along. I'm very excited to be almost done with this sweater. It took a long time. I'm sitting at like 18 hours so far, and I'm not done yet. I think we're gonna clock in at 21 hours for this project. Put your guesses down below in the comments. But that's it. I just wanted to give y'all an update. Hi guys, working on this crochet Loewe sweater. I'm moving, you guys. I just got my Amazon order in. I ordered these blocking boards because I want to, well, I kind of like need to pin down the cords on the sweater so that I can sew. Okay, yeah, these numbers, they definitely mean something. I didn't really use the numbers to figure this out, but yeah. Okay, so actually, let me go print off one more of these because I'm gonna lay that up under. So let me go print off another one of these and then I'll be back. Okay, in real time, that took like really 2 seconds. So now I have my papers. Now let's get my sweater, the panel. I had laid it out already on the like couch ottoman, but now I have the blocking boards because I wanted to pin them down. I kind of need to pin them down so that they don't move as I actually sewing. So the girl, she put her logo underneath and she could like see. I can't see nothing. I don't know what she was looking at, honey, but we'll try it. Maybe I can see it if I stand up or something. I don't know. Let's see. So we have the sweater. I need you to act like you're laying down, thanks. And maybe not be crooked. Yeah, I can't see nothing. I don't know how she was doing that. Okay, I can see it a little. All right, I guess we'll just go with it. I can see it, but I like can't see it. That was like this. This goes like this. Everything's getting stuck on my nails. Okay, that looks like that. I'm having one of those days where the yarn is irritating me, so maybe we won't get very far with this project today because like, why is everything snagging on my nails and pissing me off? But I'm not in the mood for it, so maybe we'll pin it down and then that's all I'll do today because it's giving that I'm easily irritated. Cute. Yeah, everything is literally catching my nails and it's pissing me off. Y'all have seen enough. Time for me to film for TikTok. Coffee shop because they're doing a carrot cake matcha for this weekend only, or not a carrot cake matcha, a carrot cake latte. So I made this because I'm actually going to be doing a pop-up at this coffee shop in a few weeks. So I thought it'd be fun to make an orange cup sleeve because I've been making them for the pop-up, and so orange with the carrot cake, even though nobody really knows it is carrot cake. But yeah, so I took some pictures with their business sign outside with the cup sleeve so that I can promote it as we get a little bit closer to time. But then also I wanted to dedicate some time to weave in the ends on this sweater because I'm so close. I was supposed to meet somebody yesterday, and that was my plan. Was going to be my plan was to weave in the ends, like make intentional time to sit down and weave in the ends. But since that didn't happen, I really need to get it done. So I'm kind of going to put myself on like a timer. I don't want to spend more than like an hour here. So I'm about to lock in and weave in these ends and get it done. And I got the sudden urge to listen to Olivia Dean this morning. Yeah, she just makes, I don't know, I just love the vibes. I know I'm late, but if you know me in real life, then you know. Yeah, but anyway, I wanted to listen to Olivia Dean, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm gonna weave in the ends. We've done it. We've made it to the end of this video. I have a finished sweater. I'm wearing a completed sweater. I sat down yesterday for about an hour and weaved in all the ends, and I'd say this is a success. I have styled it up with this pink skirt from H&M that I got a very long time ago. And I'm just gonna wear my Birkenstocks because in my head, I had thought that I was gonna wear some cowboy boots, but that kind of feels like doing the most because I'm just going to my family's house, so I don't need to wear cowboy boots. So I'm just gonna wear my Birkenstocks. Here's the sweater. I'm so excited, very proud to have finished this. The tutorial I followed, wonderful, perfect, no notes. It'll be linked in my description box. Shout out to her for putting that tutorial on the internet for people like me. How long did it take me? I'm clocking in at about 21 hours total for this sweater from start to finish. So yeah, it's very much slow fashion, but I'm so happy with it. Alpaca yarn, they didn't lie. I'm actually already burning up, and I haven't even left the house, and I haven't left the house yet. So I'm hoping like there's going to be more of a breeze outside and this sweater will come in handy and I won't be burning up. Hopefully this is the perfect outfit to wear for the weather today because it's sunny, but cool. Let me know what questions you have about my process in the comments. I will do my best to answer them. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me making this sweater. I think it was a really like fun process. I don't know if I'll ever have another reason to use alpaca yarn, but I actually have some left over, so I guess we'll figure out what to do with it. I ordered 20 skeins from Hobie. I have not used all 20. I can't remember how many I have left, but I will put that on the screen somewhere because that is one piece of data that I'm tracking around my projects, is how much yarn I used, especially as a plus size creator who crochets wearables. I really want to know how much yardage or grams of yarn I'm using for wearables. Thank you so much for watching. I'm excited to put this video out. I feel like I've been working on it for like a month, definitely like over a month. So if you're seeing this, it means I posted this video and I have worn this sweater. If you're not already locked in with me, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, like the video. Your support and encouragement and engagement means so much. So yeah, just shout out to you. I appreciate your engagement, your kind words, your encouragement for me to keep going and keep posting on the internet. So that's it. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.